Hi, everyone. So nice to have you all here. And I'm so happy to have Val's Dragonfly Crystals joining us. Thank you so much for joining us. We know how busy you are, and it's lovely to have you.
Well, it's my pleasure.
Yes, and
I'm
of course,
excited to be
Diana.
here.
Yes, and of course, Diana and Linda are here. We are taking 8 questions today. So if you have a question, please post it in caps. And I would like to have Val, please tell us about your offerings, because I did post your website and
Oh,
uh,
yeah. Thank
your
you.
info, your classes, but tell us all the offerings you have, please.
Okay, so I do have on Saturday still openings for my Akashic Record class, which everyone here took. So that
Yes.
should speak for itself.
Wow.
And
Mm-hmm.
you don't have to have oh, I'm not clairvoyant, I'm not clairaudient, you don't have to worry about any of that. Don't even think about it. Just come and take the course, because you
Yeah.
will go away knowing how to read the Akashic records, and you will be connected. So,
Mm-hmm.
and as long as you practice, you will get deeper and deeper of a connection. And you can sign up at dragonflycrystals.store for that class, and it's only $49. It's more important that you read the records for others. And that's my main focus, is why I want you to take the Akashic Record class.
Mm-hmm.
It opens so many doorways for you in all areas of your life and brings so many profound experiences. Also, there is a channeling class coming up. It's 3 weeks where you will be channeling anyone you want to channel, and you're going to share that information. You're going to channel for others in the class. It's really profound and very shifting. And also, I have a psychic mediumship class I do with Allie of Heart and Soul Connected. So that's coming up in April. And I think that is 3 classes as well. So, check that out. We also have Manifesting in the Quantum Field. Gerald Tarot Stash and I do. And we're going to put that back on the roster right now. We're determining when. And my meditation class we just did, which was beautiful. All the participants channeled their angels and guides, and were at, beginner level of any of that. It doesn't matter. There's no such thing anymore. You are already all that, and you already can do all that. So just remember, you don't have prerequisites for any of this. Just do it. That's your step into becoming and remembering. That is all that is, and you are going to fly after that. So thank you, Viviani.
Oh, you're welcome.
And
Thank
I
you.
do give Akashic Record readings as well.
Yes, and they are wonderful. It really changed my life when I remember when I have my first Akashic Records reading with you. I didn't know what to expect, and I didn't quite know exactly what to ask. But I remember that my mind was too much on like the whole 3D, and it changed my life after getting the reading, because it really gives you like
it turbo boosts you into a different consciousness, a different level of consciousness, and you don't ever go back to that other level.
Yeah.
So you look at things in a whole different way.
Yes.
And then you just keep going.
That's absolutely. It gives you a whole new perspective, and that's more important than, and then realize, what was I thinking? Because none of that matters, really.
It does, because that's not truth to you anymore, because you're looking at a higher perspective. It shifts us all as we go forward. Yeah.
Like rise and shine. Just to let you all know, questions are closed now. We have 9 questions, and so questions are closed. If mods, you could please keep an eye out and just let people know when they come in, because I'm sure people will come in. But we were full like at 5 minutes past. So,
Yes.
yeah, I can read out the people in the roll call. And Dakota Celt, refresh your screen or refresh your browser. That's a problem that I have as well, and that usually fixes it. So we have Paul Freed with an interesting question. CJ, Emily Lawrence Bradley, Ness, Dakota Celt, Heavenly Blessed Honey, I Sonia, Stephanie, Sil E, and Rox for today's questions.
Thank you, Linda. I'm going to go ahead and read the opening prayer and the opening of the records. Okay, let's start by taking 3 deep breaths. Hold it at the top and exhale fully through your mouths. We are surrounded by the pure white light of divine source. We ask Archangel Michael to protect and guide us, and we call forth all of our angels, guides, beings of light, and Akashic Records masters to assist us now to receive information of the highest truth, highest frequency of light and love, allowing us to receive exactly what we need for our greatest good and the greatest good of humanity. And so it is. Thank you. And now I'm going to read the opening of the records. We open ourselves to the light, and with this light we open ourselves to our truth, and with this light we open ourselves to our soul's purpose, and with this light we open ourselves to be guided towards our highest good and the highest good of all in divine love. And so this group, those watching the replay, are giving the truth to best serve them on their healing journey into the love and acceptance that is most beneficial for them in this moment. And I'm going to read this silently. And with this light and guidance, we unlock the energy field of this group and those watching the replay to receive the records of their soul. So the records are now open. And thank you again for all that joined us. And the questions are closed. We want to keep our live stream to an hour today. So we want to make sure that we are able to, we just needed to have a limited amount of questions today. So, and I see Kimby joined us, Joyful Journey, Mirella is here, and Correct, Donna Marie. Hi, Donna Marie. I subscribe to your channel.
Yeah.
Great reader.
Donna Marie is a really great reader.
Yes. And just a reminder, I do have Val's information in the description of the video about all the upcoming classes and her website and how to schedule her readings, and also her PayPal information is there. So let's see who we have.
I want to just support the comments that were made earlier by Val and Viviani. That class really blows your head wide open. They're just it. If you want to boot up the butt into your spiritual development, this will do it.
Yes.
And it's not me, you guys. That's the Akashic Record Masters coming in to connect with all of us in that class. They are the powerhouse. You are the conduit. So.
Yeah. It's
Yes.
amazing.
amazing.
It's an amazing class. It changed my life in so many ways. And really, really, if you're on a spiritual journey, this is so easy and so good and such a great start to your journey. Such a great, yeah, it's wonderful.
Thank
So
you, Linda, for
Yes.
saying
if
that.
you're,
It is
if
a
you're
great
just thinking about taking it, just don't even think about it. Just do it.
And plus, it's so affordable too. You won't find
Yeah.
a better deal for what you
Yeah.
get. Absolutely,
Thank you.
go for it.
Yeah.
And Val's has a class this Saturday, but if you're not able to do it this Saturday, you know, check back because.
And you do get a copy of the video, but it's for your benefit that you're there in the class, because you're going to, I don't want to scare anyone. Don't be afraid. Everybody's at your level. You're going to go into breakout rooms and practice and see that you can do it. It's going to be evident to you, and you're going to leave the class with that confidence level. So,
Right.
Yes.
A big part is also trusting your gut, trusting your first instincts. Don't doubt yourself.
yeah.
Go with what comes first, because how many times have you witnessed any of us who do this
Yes.
hit the nail on the head? Right, Kim?
Sil E wants to know the name of the class. It's Val's Akashic Records reading class, and the link is in Viviani's channel, and the link is also in my channel, and that somebody
Yes.
also put it in the chat. So, and the class is absolutely open to anybody. Joe Blow off the street could walk in and take the class and be able to read the records.
A group of businessmen could sit in an audience and take the class, and they'd be Akashic Record readers reading.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
let's just put it that way. Everyone, anyone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Donna Marie's registered. Oh, Donna Marie, you're in for a treat, and I want you to phone me and tell me all about it after, okay?
Yes,
Yay.
absolutely. I'm
Awesome.
happy about that.
Mhm.
So let's go for our first question of the evening. That's from Paul Fried, that is always supporting us. Thank you, Paul, for being here. Hello, ladies. Hearing a nursery rhyme this morning at 3 a.m. It was London Bridge is falling down. Does this mean anything? I feel like Diana is already on it. So go ahead, Diana. I could tell that you already.
Well, yeah. So, as London Bridge fell down, this is taking me to a life where you were in the courts of Henry VIII. Take the keys and lock her up. How many wives did he go through? You were a woman then. And on the streets, of course, is a lot of pestilence, and people are getting sick, people are starving, people are, hobbled, and this is Henry VIII. This is not the bubonic plague. But they're showing me this mixture of this. So I would believe that this is 2 lives that you spent back to back there. During the plague times, I see you setting a fire. You are a father, and your family's just been wiped out. Now they're taking me to the gingham dog and the gingham and the calico cat side by side on the table sat. They got into a terrible scrap. I can't hear all the words. It's a very familiar poem to Diana. but this also has something to do with your time with Henry VIII. You were one of those he was just chasing around the court in between wives. Which brings us to today. They're trying to say, and the end of aristocracy is going to befall England in a more particular way than it ever has in the past. But I'm also being shown daffodils. And that is a bright, sunny color and new season and a new beginning. A new beginning for you. Not that you are leaving this plane, but you are moving somewhere. They're showing me you're packing up boxes and moving on, going somewhere. Boy, I hope that helped.
Whoa.
That was a little confusing. There was a lot of yo-yo there.
He's saying he's moving to South Carolina. Wow.
Wow, that's quite a. Okay.
So big changes are coming with this move. How about that? How about that?
Wow. Let's see.
I hope it helped, Paul.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Diana. Okay. How about who's next here is CJ. So I'll take this question from CJ. This is the next one. May I have a message from the Akashic Masters? Okay, this is a general, and I love the kitties in the picture. CJ. Message from
They're sweet kitties.
Yeah. I see a person walking and in an open space outside, and it's just as you walking, moving forward, I hear take one step at a time. And then I hear you don't need to know everything now and do everything now. No need to be overwhelmed. You are where you're supposed to be. I heard let go of self-doubt. And self-judgment and comparison to others. And on your left arm, you're holding a book. And then I heard everything you need is here. In this book, just representing that you have everything you need at your reach. We all have our own unique journey. I'll see you holding the book close to your heart. And I hear embrace your journey. So I hope that helped you, CJ. That's what I got for you. Let's see, comment. Let's see. Oops, no. Oh, okay, a book. I see a comment from you. Are you saying a book? Linda, Gerald, or Val in the past have told me a book will help me. Huh, okay, interesting. Okay, so for Val, the next question is from Emily.
Yeah, I was tuning in, Emily, asking, and they took me to a house with a white picket fence from like 200 years ago. And then, you were a woman in that lifetime. And your consciousness, your dreams were of expanding out all the way out into the multiverse. You didn't even know what that was, but you were an expansive dreamer. And you didn't get to do that. It couldn't be lived out loud in that timing. And now you're here, and I'm getting the chills. You were here to fulfill that living out loud, that expansion, the expansion of your dreams, everything that you had felt restricted in that lifetime. This is now the lifetime for that expansion. And let's see if there's anything else they're telling me about that. Yeah, they're saying dream your dreams and charge them with your emotion. And those dreams will come into fruition in 2025 and onward. So your guides, angels, and Akashic Record Masters are all jumping up and down. They're super excited to have you here listening to this message. This isn't the details of it, but this is the overview so that you can dream without restriction and decide what you want to pull in as a conscious manifestation in this lifetime. And that's what they're showing me, Emily. Congratulations.
It's wonderful. Thank you, Val. And I'm going to next question for you, Linda. Because lovely Diana already answered the question in the beginning. That's okay. So that's from Nas. The next question. She's asking for a general message.
Okay. Hi, Nas. Seek your guidance from within. You're constantly receiving inspiration from your guides. They're constantly talking to you and whispering to you, and you're generally open to that. However, you doubt yourself. You need more confidence in yourself. I know that's easy to say, but you have some accomplishments behind you to look back on and say, I've done this, I can do this too. I've done that in the past, I can do this now. And they're very supportive and they're very talkative. They're very good communicators. And they're very good at communicating with you. They communicate with you all the time, but I think you don't know. I think you don't know that this is your guides talking to you. I think you think it's just like a voice in your head or some idea that you get, or you don't realize that this is actual inspiration. And so you go looking for people around you. You look around you for the validation and the confirmation that you have within yourself. So your guidance is within, and that's the star you need to follow. Doesn't matter. I know this is easy to say. It doesn't matter what other people think. Other people are going to think whatever they're going to think, and who cares? Because they've got their own baggage. They've got their own viewpoints and prejudices and opinions and all the rest of it. And it's nice to share, but it means nothing for your life, for your path, for your destiny. Yeah, for the path that your soul is on, you need to look within yourself for the guidance, which, honestly, your guides are very, very good at communicating with you. They're so good at communicating with you that you don't even realize they're communicating with you. You think it's just random stuff that's popping into your head. It's not. So maybe in meditation, ask them to distinguish themselves more. Although really, no, I shouldn't say that. That's not the right message. What's the right message, please? Learn to distinguish between your own impulses and inspiration. And you can only do that when you still your mind, when you quiet yourself. So meditation's your homework. And you have a unique path, a very unique path that will take you to some amazing places, both spiritually and in the world. But you learn to listen to your own self, to your soul, and to your guides. Don't put so much importance on what people are thinking, because people are going to think whatever, and not like really what people think is, it's nice to know, but it's really, in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't really matter, because when you're 85 years old, you're not going to be sitting there thinking, I wonder what the neighbor thought about the time that I brought the cat in at 4 a.m. Like, really, nobody cares. And nobody cares about nobody cares about you as much as you do, about your path, about what you're doing, about what's your task on the planet. Because you do have a task on this planet. And I think you already know what it is. But just step out, just take the fool's journey, take that step into the unknown, and just do it. And to heck with what everybody else thinks. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. It only matters what you believe and what you do and what you think. That's what matters. I hope that helps, Ness. It was your guides are very chatty.
Thank you, Linda. Next question is from Dakota Cap 1. Lately, I've had interesting dreams, including one where I'm standing in a spaceship and receiving a lesson on the creation of star seeds. Wow. Do the Akashic Records. Another life. What was that? Oh, yes, Paul. I'll tell my mom to say hello. Thank you. So what was do the Akashic Records have another life, either earthbound or stars? I have to read the question again. Let's see. Lately, I've had interesting dreams. So, are you asking about another life? Either earthbound or stars, okay. I'm hearing something about having a life as an Arcturian for Dakota. And I'm having a vision of this Arcturian inside a ship. It's closer to me in the vision, and then there's behind them there's 3 others. And I'm hearing that this one closer is like the main one, like the captain. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything other than this Arthurian getting closer to me as I'm reading, as I'm saying this to you. So I'm not sure I answered your question, but okay, I see. Let's see. It is not the first time I have experienced this, either in dream or synchronicity. Yeah, I'm not so sure I answered your question. This is what I was shown. If any of you want to have anything to add, please do. But this is what I was shown for Dakota. And hi, Norm. Norm just came in. I don't know why I clicked on that. Sorry, that was by accident. So yeah, that's what I got for you, Dakota. I hope it helped. And next is a question from Rox for you, Val.
Okay. Rocks. Okay.
Asking for a reading from guides. I would love to know any info from the Akashic.
Okay, I'm asking for them to show me, rocks, what you need to know now. So they're showing me this golden sun setting, and it looks like it's Asia. It looks like it's centuries ago, but it's like a beautiful golden sun, like the great central sun, but it's coming down. It's coming down closer and closer to you and to that Asian beautiful environment from like 200 or 300 years ago. And they're showing me you there. And I feel like you have the wisdom and information inside of you. You may have been, a Buddhist monk or Tibetan monk, because I can't tell where in Asia this was, but I can tell that you have profound wisdom, and this is like a spiritual event that is happening for you, coming down, and you are embodying that light. It's a manifestation of that happening. And rocks, what they want you to know, or what they're showing me, is they're this is a lifetime where that wisdom you get to bring it on stage. So because they're showing me that, and it's very simple, my guides aren't real wordy. They just show it, and I get the claircognizance. So what they're really meaning for you to know is that this timing right now, that wisdom, that information, that allowing yourself to be who you are, that divine source energy, that you are this fragment down into your avatar. This is who you really are, and this is expanding within you now. This is the time where you are going to tap into those lifetimes, and this is a key to all of us tapping into those concurrent lifetimes where all that wisdom resides. That is all the fragments of your soul concurrently going on, coalescing within you. And they're showing that so that you will know that going forward, you have that wisdom within you, and going within you is a profound experience, because that, you can call it the great light of the great central sun, which is divine source energy coming down through your crown, going all the way down into the core center of Mother Earth, connecting with your heart and going out all around the world. That is you. That is your energy. That is how you are. And you are, galactically connected. You're connected to the multiverse. You're bigger than you think you are in terms of your brilliant light. Imagine yourself as a body of light, a big vessel of light that just radiates out. That's your true form. And that's what they want you to remember moving forward.
Mhm.
You're expansive. So congratulations.
That's a great message. Thank you. Thank you, Val. And thank you, Rox, for your question. And now for Diana, I have...
Take a look at this comment from Rox.
Nice. My great grandparents were shamans, and yes, been using my golden light on my...
Oh, there you are.
Lovely.
It's that golden light. And they say golden white light is the most powerful source light that you can work with.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I get the chills, Rox, when you say that. So I'm delighted that you're doing that. Yeah, absolutely. Love it.
Wonderful. And now for Diana, I have a question here from Stephanie.
Hi, Stephanie. May I please have a message from my spirit guides? Sure. Yep, they've gone to the hanging glass shelf, and they've pulled off. There's a couple of books packed here. Let me see. They're taking the one from the center. There's 3 books. And they're telling me that this 3rd book is Earthling, your Earthling records. Oh, they're singing this old song, North to Alaska, go north, push it on. Yes, okay. Okay. So you were in the United States, but you were going north gold panning. You were a man. You are a man in this life. And this gold panning, you have mediocre success in the Pacific Northwest. They're not specific about a state, so it must still be open territory. And then as you go through Canada to Alaska, you strike it rich. They're saying this as a name, Ferris. Is this the last name? Ferris. This is the last name. And they're giving me an initial G. G. Ferris. You were successful. You brought the telegraph up there. Wow. You did a lot of good with what you were cashing in on. And you didn't just stay in Alaska, but it was what you considered home. You kept coming and going and going back up there. Now they're showing me a treasure box that has some historic heirloom quality to it. In there is a piece of jewelry. It's a brooch. It's a brooch, but also a watch fob. My heart is beating really fast. The picture on the brooch is a painting of your wife. They're saying there's a part of this still in your family, an old brooch or an old, the old fob part. And they're showing it as it's like hidden in plain sight. The treasure box is there. You just have to open it up to find it. So perhaps through a grandparent. And that this is a connection to the person you were in that life as G. Ferris. I don't know. I hope that means something, Stephanie. G. Ferris. I personally don't know that name. I know the song. But yeah, you were a miner, but you struck it rich and you did good things with your money. So I hope that helps you in some way.
Thank you.
And I would go on a pursuit. I always wondered if you lived in the 1800s and what kind of life it was. I would, go on a historic pursuit, even if you don't go through ancestor.com, but just, look at old records in your family, look at, ask your grandparents if they're still around or anything that your parents might know. Okay, you had TB. That cough was what got you in the end. That cough was what got you in the end.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you, Diana. And now for Linda, Donna Marie, lovely Donna Marie, and I love the picture.
I would really appreciate a reading, anything to help me to remove any blocks to achieve my goals. Donna Marie. The only block that you have is that which you put on yourself. Here's another person who cares too much about the opinions of those around her. You need to settle yourself into certitude that your path is the one that's meant for you. and that you can walk it in the light and in full confidence that there will be solid ground beneath you when you take the next step. Even though you can't see it, it will be there. Take the step. It requires faith. It requires trust. It requires confidence. There are no other blocks. There are no ancestral blocks. There's nothing from a past life that's actively preventing you. It has to do with belief, with trust, with faith. There you go, direct from the Akashic Records Masters. I got some, a little bit of other information. But it's gone now. I'm sorry. It fell out of my head. I'm sorry, Donna Marie. If it comes to me, I'll let you know later. Okay.
Thank you, Linda. I want to say hi to Dr. Gail. So lovely to see you here, Dr.
Oh, hi,
Gail
Dr. Gail.
Skywalking with Moon. Please subscribe to her lovely channel. And Jules Niner is here. Rossi's here too. Lovely to see.
Hello, Dr. Gail.
Yeah, love Dr. Gail's channel, and so really lovely to see you here. We have 3 more questions. Yes, so I have Sylvie. Would you please let me know what my guides and angels need for me to know this month? I'll ask your Akashic Records for what you need to know now for this month. It's halfway gone. Excuse me. Okay, let's see. They're showing me it looks like a jewelry box, like a treasure box, and they're opening, and I see beautiful pearl necklaces, and it's filled with jewels in this box. And then I hear treasure hunt. And now I see you going through that, the contents of the box, and exploring what's there. And now you pick a heart. It's a necklace that has a heart pendant, and is a red heart. And you put that on. And I see you holding the pendant close to your heart, and you're saying, my heart is a treasure. And And as you're saying, my heart is a treasure, I see like a little wall around the heart, and that is just showing that it's like a boundary, like you're protecting your heart because you treasure your heart. So that's you protecting your heart, protecting your heart. So as they say. And I hear now my heart is safe. Um, and now you closed the box. That's what I have for you. That was lovely visual that I had. You seem like you picked something. If you have anything to share, Linda, I thought you were excited about what as I was saying that. Did you?
The heart.
Yeah.
Because Valentine's Day is coming up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I saw this beautiful jeweled heart sitting literally over her heart, and it just made me happy. That's all.
She's saying, yeah, that was a beautiful visual. But she's saying here, am I protecting my heart from those wanting to harm me? No, it
yes,
was just
absolutely.
like I felt that it was just like you've been. It was almost like from we've been hurt before, but you just it was like cherishing your heart and knowing that you're safe
Yeah.
and protected. So it
Yeah.
was
Yeah, it was just a beautiful image.
mm-hmm. Yeah, and as she held the her heart close to her,
Yeah.
it was integrated it was absorbed into her body.
Yeah. 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 Morella, you're right. Still, silly, your heart is radiating.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that was a lovely visual for me. That was a lovely message.
Yeah. Yeah, it was gorgeous. It made me feel really good too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So thank you for your question. And
yes, thank you, Silly. I love those good vibes.
mm-hmm. And now I have for you, Val. This is our last question. It's from Heaven Blessed Honey.
Sonia. Okay, Sonia. I'm going in and asking, what do they want you to know today? And it's funny, they're showing me heart things too, since they're jumping on the heart bandwagon. It seems to be a theme. So they're bringing in a lot of showing me the heart expanding. So this is really a big thing for everyone right now to remind yourselves you are this expansive heart energy. That is really, in my view, how I feel the Akashic Record Masters are saying it's like the seat of the soul. And as you expand that beautiful light out from your heart, you're expanding into more awareness of who you are. And they're showing that is acknowledging that within you, that you are this light. And they are jumping on the bandwagon here. They're laughing, saying, yes, you have all these jewels in your heart. They are your heart. It is like this, I personally call it like the Holy Grail, but they are saying it is the connection to all that is. It is the connection to the multiverse. It is the connection to the Akashic Record Masters. It is the connection to everything. And through that, they are pointing me out to say heart and mind coherence is really important. So anytime that you feel like you're too much in your head, there are 15, 20-minute videos on YouTube where you can Google heart and mind coherence meditation. And really, it just takes you through connecting your thoughts to your heart and your emotion and sending that light out. Because when you do that, you're not warring with your mind. Your mind and heart are one. You've embraced all parts of yourself. And this is what they're showing me for you, Sonia, that coalescence of embracing everything you are and everything everyone else is in unity. Because the heart is about unity and oneness and that consciousness that we all are that divine source energy. Boom. And so that's what they want you to know. I think that's an important message,
Yes.
Sonia. Yeah, for all of us, especially now as it gets closer to Valentine's Day. It is a nice reminder. But they were laughing because they jumped right on the bandwagon.
Yes.
That's what they want you to know, Sonia, and all of us, actually. Yeah.
Yes, that was lovely.
It's really interesting how themes appear in shows.
Yes. Yeah.
Like there'll be a theme about independence, and then there'll be a theme about openness, and there'll be inspiration, and it just,
Yeah.
Well, in
snowballs.
treasure box and hearts and
Yes. Yes.
it's like, here we go.
Yeah.
I love it.
North
love
to Alaska, going north, the rush is on.
The North Star. There you go.
Yes.
Oh, that is right.
I want to say hi, a quick hi to Sal. Sal Rods joined us.
hi, Sal Rod.
And Jacqueline Anderson,
Oh,
Jules Niner, and Shenanigans is here too.
Shenanigans.
Yes. So that was our last question. So,
Can I give Sally a shout out here? If you missed her show with Terry at home in the Space Go,
Oh,
it's amazing.
Oh
yes.
Pictures
amazing.
are amazing.
Yeah.
So yes, thank you so for stopping by. This was our last question. I'm going to read the actually, would you do a healing for us, Diana? We missed you last week.
We sure did.
Yes,
Yeah.
I had my teenage shaman friend, who is still a shaman and lives in the Upper Peninsula, was driving in from Florida and Tennessee and needed a place to crash. So he showed up at 4:30, and I hadn't talked to him in over a year, or seen him in over a year. So I had to visit with him. All right. So let us close this as we began. We'll start with 3 deep breaths and hold at the top. Please place us in a steady stream of divine white light, the white light of divine guidance and divine grace. Michael, wrap your blue bubble of protection around us that shrinks to fit as we step into the healing teal green orb of Raphael that floats and shares and spreads and transfers. The divine white light, the white light of divine guidance and grace, so mote it be.
Thank you. That was
Thank
lovely.
you.
Lovely as usual. So I'm going to read
Thank
the closing of the records. So I'd like to close by thanking the light for the truth, and I'd like to close by thanking the light for the healing energy, and I'd like to close by thanking the light for the guidance and compassion towards our soul's purpose. And with this, we lock the record of this group and those watching the replay. The records are now closed. So thank you all for being here. Thank you, Val, for joining us.
It was my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Yes. So what are you doing next? I know you're teaching this weekend, but
Yeah.
are you having anything coming up?
Well, I have Dr. Gail.
Oh.
I'm going on her channel. I think, is it tomorrow? Yeah. Let's just double check. Yeah, at 1 p.m. Pacific time on Dr. Gail's channel. I'll be there. And Sisters of the Mystical Tarot after that. And then the next day on Thursday, Messages for Lightworkers at the 3 p.m. Pacific time, 7 p.m. Eastern. And then don't miss the 14th, which is the Cool Crone Oracle at 4 p.m. Pacific time. That is with Linda G and the gang, all of us together.
So nice.
Like, when do you sleep this week? Howdy.
My Fitbit says I had 3 hours sleep. I'm wearing my Fitbit because I don't want to have things on my hands. But
well, if you fall asleep for 20 minutes right now, will that record?
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes when I'm sitting in my meditation room, it thinks I'm asleep. So
right?
Yeah. It said, "Oh, you slept 13 hours."
No, I didn't.
No, I didn't. So
I got downloads for 13 hours.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So
tomorrow I'm joining Brenda T on her channel. I'll be giving some oracle readings, and I posted on my it's in the community tab, the post tab. And what about you, Diana?
Well, I have dreams at 9:00 tonight Eastern time, and then tomorrow Valerie Bradshaw and I will be doing our full moon, because tomorrow's the full moon.
Oh, yeah.
And then on Thursday, I'm with Allie, and I'm not sure who else I'm with, but we'll be doing mediumship. And then on the 20th, Allie and I will be doing another tree in our series. This time it'll be about the ash tree. And on the 27th, I'm on with Gerald.
Oh, nice. Busy lady.
Yeah.
And what about you, Linda?
Tomorrow I'm on with Gerald and Ramon Moon Scarab, doing full moon readings. Yeah, that's at 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 o'clock Eastern. And on Thursday, I'm on with Jonathan, and we're doing Jonathan Daly, and we're doing full moon love reading.
Oh, nice.
It's Cheerios. This should be good. And that's at 2 o'clock Pacific, 5 o'clock Eastern. So, and then on Monday, with Monday the 17th, Gerald and Diana.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
It's not the 27th, it's the 17th.
Castor oil? No,
Self-love, self-worth.
I forgot about the 17th, but I'm doing a show with him on the 27th.
Okay. So Monday is with Gerald and Diana, and it's self-love, self-worth, and self-acceptance.
Nice.
That's right. I forgot we had chosen that date, and I
We
wrote it down.
It was so popular, and we enjoyed doing it so much that we decided to carve it out of like the regular lineup on Thursdays and just do it like every month or every 2 weeks. I forget what we decided. I'll have to look.
About the lovely
self-love, self-worth, and self-acceptance, because that's that show got lots of
very important
feedback. So
all of us.
Yeah.
Now I remember the 17th is when I go back to the Mondays and Thursdays simulcasting with John Binney at mine. It'll be 11:30 a.m. Eastern time, 4:30 p.m. UK time, 8:30 Pacific. So that will be on my. I'll be posting the link soon to where we took this week off.
Yeah.
But it's I love doing that every Mondays and Thursdays. So yeah, lovely to have you all here. Thank you for staying a few minutes longer. We did well this time. I'm only 7 minutes past the hour. We usually like much longer. So thank you again, Val. And thank you all for being here and joining us this evening. And see you all next time around. Linda will be hosting the next.
Yeah, I'll be hosting the next one on Tuesday. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Awesome.
thank you all, everyone. See you soon. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
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 Happy Valentine's.
Yes, happy Valentine's. And remember
Bye.
that self-love is very important. So if you don't need it, you can give yourself all the love.
Go
you
buy
need.
yourself chocolates, girl.
Yes, and
Mine are in the
roses.
mailbox right now.
and yes, love yourself. Bye, everyone.